Okay, here is the Aerobic cycle. So you start off with glycolysis. You get glucose, and what you do is you put 2 ATP in, and then you get 4 ATP out, which has a net gain of 2 ATP. What this does is it breaks down the 6-carbon glucose into pyruvic acid, which you get 2 pyruvic acids, which are like 3 carbons. And what you get out of this as well is 2 NADH plus 2 hydrogen. They're kind of like the NADPH, where they carry protons and electrons. Then they go up here, and then they are then broken down through the transition phase of into the acetyl coenzymes, which are 2 carbons. What that means is they break off the carbons to make 2 carbon dioxide, since there's 2 pyruvic acids. Then they go into the mitochondria, where they do the where they do Krebs cycle, which could also be the citric cycle, where they break the acetyl coenzymes using an enzyme, kind of like this. Okay, so it has the 2 carbons attached to the A enzyme. They break one bond to release 1 electron that will go to the ETC later, and then they break, and that leftover carbon will turn into the carbon dioxide using the leftover oxygen, or using the oxygen that is brought in, and then the process occurs again, and then that's how they break it off, turns the electron, the carbon goes to the carbon dioxide, and then it gets to the enzyme, and then this cycle happens twice because there's 2 pyruvic acids, therefore 2 coenzyme acids, and what it does is the enzyme then takes another enzyme again. So this occurs twice, and this will also provide, because of the transition and the acetyl stage, you'll make a total of 6 carbon dioxide. So all with everything breaking down, with the coenzyme, with the pyruvic acid breaking down to coenzymes, that makes 2 NADH, and the Krebs cycle makes 6 NADH and 2 FDH2. It goes to the electron transport chain. The NADH bounces on the first, the first one. This is kind of like 1, 2, and then 3, because it's going in this direction. We'll go on the first one, therefore it creates 3 electrons each time. The FDH2 will go on the second one, so it'll only create 2. And because of the total 10 NADH and the 2 FDH2 and the 10 protons, you make a total of around 32 ATP. And what happens after that is you take the net gain of 2 ATP from the glycolysis, the ATP within the Krebs cycle. You add those 2 up, and you get 36 ATP in total.